Hello and welcome to Ricky's Random Blog, and this is the Christmas special. But before we start that, and before I start about the Christmas special, we're going to talk about the Halloween videos. As you know, I put a video up saying I'm going to do a series on the Halloween costume that I was doing for a party. Unfortunately, due to a faulty USB drive in my computer corrupting the memory card again, and now that I've actually figured out what one it is, I no longer use it. I lost most of the footage, but I will play you what I've got after this, but I'll actually show you what it looks like complete. This is the hat, literally just got the NeoPixels in the front, 9-volt on the side, Arduino on the back, and plaited cable. That's all you need to know. There's also a picture here, if I can find it, to the gun being finished. That was quite an ordeal getting the gun to work, or not to work, getting it stuck together, as surprisingly PVC pipe. I'm not particularly very good at ordering right sizes, so things had to be cut and modified to get it to fit, but no, it did look epic. It did go down rather well at the fair, or rather well at the party. Got a few comments, got a lot of photos which I can't find, because I think they were taken by some newspaper that probably will end up in the paper or something, really don't know. But yeah, that's it for the stuff to do with Halloween. So I'll show you the clips now of all the Halloween build, or what footage I've got. Hello and welcome to Ricky's Random Blog, and this is part 1 of the Halloween build. I do apologise if the audio clips or if there's a horrible in the background. It's this Audio Technica microphone I've bought. It appears to be faulty, so I've got to contact the supplier. But yeah, let's start talking about the first part. As you know, last year I did parts with the NeoPixel rings. I've dropped the other ones, so that's now underneath my desk. And the hat, which I've got there. This time I'm going to be redoing it all. I've actually got some proper cable this time, rather than that stupid ribbon stuff. I've got some like decent ribbon cable to go with it this time, as well as I actually bought a whole kit from RS that I thought was not a bad price. Alpha wire, I do love this stuff. It's a PVC coating, which is very handy. If I open it up, it's got lots of different colours, a stand, and some wire strippers, but I'll probably just use these for actually taking the wire off of here, and the rest of it I'll do with my lovely set of expensive wire cutters I got downstairs, courtesy of Jake. He bought them for me for a present for helping him out in the car, so hey, I'm going to use them. But this time I've got quite a few extra Arduinos to go over it this time. I can hear it clipping, so I do apologise. There's absolutely nothing I can do about it, as I don't want to use the onboard microphone, as all you'll get is through it. So yeah, now that I've shown you what I've got, let's start streaming some wire to in fast motion. Right, so these NeoPixels use 3 wires. You've got plus, minus, and clock, I think. Yeah, DC power 5 volts, data in, and power and ground. Now, if you notice, I don't know if I can get a good picture of that. It probably won't focus. Oh yes, it will. You can see you've got that's data in, that's data out. That's how you daisy chain them together. You've got power and ground. You've got 5 volt, and the other one's like that as well. So you just chain them together using 3 wires. So yeah, this could be good. And also I'm going to be using the old Arduino to run it this time, like the same one I used last time. Oh no, that's actually the new one, as I've got quite a few of these now. I've got a couple of nanos as well. But yeah, let's get cutting some wire. Right, let's get these open. This is going to be like watching paint dry. Let's come back once I've got these open. Right, so they're all open, so I'm going to start laying them out, getting the exact measurements I want, and I'll come back to you once I've done that, as I don't think you want to see me stretching out wire, cutting it, stretching it out, cutting it, stretching it out, cutting it to the exact length. So yeah, I'm going to come back when it's finished. Actually, before I start that, I'm going to show you exactly how it's going to sit. I'm going to have the NeoPixels in here, one in each side, and I'm going to have the Arduino sat on the back like that, probably with probably in a project box and a few cable ties, as you do. So yeah, I'm going to start actually strimming the wires now and figure out how long I want them. Right, so I have my 3 wires, plus, minus, plus, minus and data. That's them 3 cut. So that will take the power from the back of the hat here all the way around to front inside the goggles. I may probably just do little cable ties running all the way up these. I was going to plait them, but that'd just take way too long, and considering the fact this is the simplest of the 2 pieces to the outfit, or possibly 3, don't know yet, let's just say when I start on the minigun, that's going to take a while, so that one's probably may not be on film, a large majority of it, as I literally want to get it done, but I will get you the final results and it will look epic, as I've also got a rather nice posh jacket to go with it as well, and a suit and tie. So yeah, right, so that's that lot cut. Well, that's the main part cut. I'm going to cut the pieces to go to each eye now, so I'm going to quickly do that and get back to you. Right, so I now have all my cables done and dusted, all my cables ready for soldering. I'm going to now go set up my new soldering iron, or soldering iron that I've had for just over a year and never actually used it, but I'll show you it first. Right, so this is my new soldering iron. As you remember, last time I filmed I used a quite a crap soldering iron. It was literally a plug in the wall, one temperature. This is a variable temperature one, so this one should be a lot better. So yeah, let's get soldering. Right, and now let's talk about what's coming up in 2016. Yes, another year has come and gone. As you know, I like my displays. I have lots of types of displays, lots and lots. But I thought this year I'm going to go a little bit older, so I got some Nixie tubes, and if you don't know what Nixie tubes are, either look it up on the wiki link below, or if you play Black Ops, I think it's the Black Ops 1 if I remember rightly, when you're sitting in the chair and you've got all those numbers around you, what are the numbers? They are Nixie tubes, and that's exactly what they look like when they're lit up. So yeah, that's one thing we're working on. A couple of other things I'm going to be working on. I'm redoing the network in my house, as you know, I've spent a lot of time moaning on Twitter about the fact that the internet's terrible. It takes me forever to upload videos. We're actually all getting a speed boost by our IP, by our internet provider. But when they do that, I'm going to need to replace my router, as my router is not very happy with me. It was alright when I only had 4 wireless devices in the house, but now I've got over 10. It tends to give up if you connect too many to one. If you connect too many to either the 2.5 gigahertz or the 5 gigahertz. So I'll probably do a video on that when I'm replacing it. Also, I'm doing a Plex build for this house. Yes, I've actually got a server. I've got a HP micro server Gen 7, and also I've got an 8 gig RAM upgrade, so I'm going to do a video on that in the future. Other things coming up this year, I've said about the displays, said about the Plex server. Also looking at possibly doing a PC rebuild, as you know, this PC I redone last year with a new hard drive, put a new graphics card in it this year, then had to take the graphics card back out again because it had an overheating problem. We've got a refund for that graphics card now, or the person I got it off has got a refund for it. I'm probably will be building a new computer this year, As it turns out, my actual motherboard has a problem with it. My motherboard has a problem. Every now and then I turn it on, it just completely locks up, will not get out the BIOS splash screen. Don't know what's causing it. Done some Googling, apparently very common problem. Most people have turned around and said just live with it. Other people have suggested I do things like hack the BIOS and stuff like that. Really can't be asked to do it. It's a really old machine. It's about 3 or 4 years old now. It's only got a 4-core processor in it. And the next one I'm looking at building is like some 8-core monster chip that AMD do. Probably it will definitely be an FX range one. 64-bit, 32 gigs of RAM. Graphics cards, I'm either looking at a Fury Nano, R9 Fury, not Nano, the R9 Fury X, the water-cooled one, or possibly a Titan X. I don't know yet. It depends what money situation's like. Going to be doing that. One more last announcement I think you would definitely be interested in. As you know, me and Ben have done a couple of live shows after. We done a live show this year, but if you're watching this in 2016, it'd be last year. We will be doing some more of them, but as we're both getting speed boosts and also Ben's getting a decent microphone, which I hope he does, because the current one he's got sounds absolutely terrible. I hope he gets one like mine. We've also got Google Hangouts set up, so we'll probably be doing live stream, him at his house, him at my house. We can live stream, do Q&A sessions, talk about what we're working on, possibly invite some of you lot to the conversation so you can come and join, interact with us, have some fun. But yeah, that's it for this video. This is Rikki's Random Blog. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Keep on building!